Okay, you guys, welcome back. Let's get started. Today is day 2 of my daily decluttering vlogs. I started yesterday, which was Christmas Day 2023. So actually it was late last night around 10 o'clock, just sharing some thoughts about decluttering today and going forward. So I am home alone. My husband has my 4-year-old to go spend some time with her siblings, and I am just about ready to go through this one particular box of Christmas things that never really got put out. It's some oh great, they're back. Hey guys, my cat just moved the tripod. Okay, so we're gonna try this again. I started to make this video earlier and then I was talking for about a minute, getting into it. I was just making my bed to have a clear surface to work on, and as soon as I was finished making my bed, my lovely, loud stepchildren arrived. So they've gone home and my daughter is asleep. It's about 8 o'clock at night, the day after Christmas. So it's December 26th. And right now I'm working on daily declutter vlogs. So I did get to do a little bit of decluttering today that I wasn't able to film. It was just too loud and too much going on in the house. But I was saving this because I definitely wanted to do this on video, and this is my it's kind of like a catch-all of Christmas stuff that I've just been throwing things in here that I haven't used to decorate. If you watched my video from yesterday, it was Christmas Day night around 10 o'clock. It was my first video in the daily decluttering series that I'm doing. But in that video, I said that we moved into this house December 1st, or like 2nd and 3rd, like the first weekend in December. And because of that, I haven't completely finished unpacking, I haven't completely finished decorating, and I didn't quite get all of my Christmas stuff up, which is fine, but I do want to go through what's in here and what didn't make it out. It might be kind of hard to part with some of this stuff, but I know there's some trash in here at least. There is old tissue paper that I had wrapped up some breakable items in, and I got new tissue paper, so I'm just going to use that instead, and I'm going to see if there's anything that I can part with. Also, in the video from last night, I was talking about how it's been really difficult lately for me to part ways with things. I've just been feeling really attached to stuff lately, and I'm not really sure why or like where that's coming from. I've been practicing minimalism now. Well, in January it'll be 8 years. So yeah, I'm not really sure why that's coming up for me right now, but anyway, so I have this one bin here. Let me put it up on the bed. And we're gonna see if there's anything I can part with in here. This is just some packing material and a bag. Don't necessarily need this bag. I could probably use this for like a buy nothing pickup, so I might set that aside. I know there are some gift bags in here that I don't really want. Oh, and last night I had the idea of starting a new category of stuff, and basically I want to use a box or like a storage container like this and put things in it that I really want to declutter, but I'm basically holding on to kind of out of guilt, like not feeling like I can let them go because someone else gave it to me, kind of like trusting that I was gonna kind of hold it for them. I'm not really sure how much I can say on that topic at this time, but I do want to start a container where if it's something I really would like to declutter, but I'm having a problem with it, like for that particular reason, I'm gonna put it in there and then see if maybe that just kind of helps me like separate myself from it a little bit. Okay, so I've got 3 boxes that are similar to this one, and these actually hold, I have one that has ornaments, like all the ornaments from my tree go into it, and the other 2 are like some breakable type stuff, and they're all empty, so all of that stuff is still out. See, like this, I mean, it's beautiful. It has a hole in it. It was my daughter's grandma's mother's, and I mean, I would kind of like to let this go just because there's really not much left to it. It's got a stain on it. I don't know, we'll see. At least right now this is going into the laundry. Okay, so let's see. This I can let go of. This was a stocking that came as part of a gift for my daughter, and we enjoyed the presents. There was a blanket in here. She's actually using that right now, but I can let go of the stocking. I really like this one. This has a story behind it that I don't necessarily want to talk about at the moment. This I think I'm going to use when I put my ornaments away. This I can let go of, just a little piece of trash basically that my daughter wanted to keep. These are my Christmas cards from over the years that I'm saving. This is an older piece of tissue I think I'm gonna get rid of. I have like 4 of these that I really like. I want those. This, I don't know what happened to the photo that was actually in here, but I'll put it with the cards. I have, I have been decluttering on an almost daily basis for so long now. And like I said, I've been practicing minimalism for over 7 years. It'll be 8 years in January. Yes, January. But I have never ever decluttered on camera. This is some coffee that I had purchased that I was going to use as gifts, but this will just go. Some of them had been given as gifts. These will just go back into the pantry. Oh, but as I was saying, I have never decluttered on camera before. So you know, usually when I'm decluttering, I'm not speaking out loud and like going through my thought process. I'm just focusing on what I'm doing. But I did, okay, this is gonna go back into the Christmas box. I did wanna, you know, try my hand at just kind of talking through the decluttering process, or, you know, over these almost 8 years, I just have a lot that I feel like I want to share as far as my insights and my experiences that I've had with minimalism over the years. Because as I was saying in my video from last night, it's taken on so many different forms. This is really cute. I received a gift in this. It's taken on so many different forms over the years, and I really do want to talk about that, but you know, I wasn't sure if I wanted to just sit down and speak about it or declutter at the same time. Oh, this is my daughter's bow that needs to go on her little bow holder thing. This is basically trash. Don't think I'll need this much tissue to wrap up what I still have out. I was hoping this would be pretty easy to actually find some stuff. I don't know what this is. I'm just going to toss it. Wait. It's definitely a battery cover for something. I'm going to check one thing that I think this might go to and see if it has the battery cover on the bottom. If it does, this will be trash. And I forgot what I was saying, but this is torn. Trash that, trash that, trash that. Trash, trash, trash. Trash, trash, trash. That's just my regular trash can that goes in my daughter's room. So yeah, besides actually decluttering, I really want to talk about what my experience with minimalism has been over the years and how I started, why I started, and the way that things have shifted. When I started out, I don't like this bag. I'm going to put this with my buy nothing pickup stuff, or just give it away in the buy nothing group. I do like glitter. Some people are very anti-glitter. I am not one of those people. I love glitter and I don't care if it gets everywhere. It does not bother me. Okay. What do we have here? So this is like the new, don't want this gift bag. These are cards that haven't been used yet, and I've already looked through these to see what's in there. Oh, what are these? Okay, I think these are cards that we received this year. This envelope's a little, got like some Christmas dinner on it or something. So we'll toss the envelope. And then keeping this one. So those will go in the card box. I think I I used to keep cards, like birthday cards and Christmas cards and things, and then at some point I purged all of them. And that kind of stuff that like has a strong sentimental attachment for me, I like to burn that kind of stuff. So I think that at some point I just kind of burned like everything that I had for the most part, as far as cards went, unless they were in photo albums, because I do have some cards in photo albums. But anyway, the ones that weren't, I burned them all at some point. And then once I got pregnant and I had a baby shower. A baby shower was thrown for me for my daughter. From the baby shower forward, I've pretty much kept all the cards. So I kept all the cards from her baby shower. And then I started keeping like Christmas cards again. And I've kept her birthday cards. What's this? And I'm a very extremely sentimental person. It's ingrained in me. I feel like it's just part of my personality. It just comes naturally to me to be that way. And I don't try to fight against it necessarily. Like, I just kind of go with it. And I mean, really, this is like, what, 4 years worth of cards. It doesn't take up much space, so I'm fine with it. And actually this box is sentimental too. But yeah, I am a very sentimental person. And I'm fine with being that way. It's not like it's something I want to change about myself or anything. This is like a little metal decorative thing that you stick into a candle. And I like this one. It's an angel. I had a set of like maybe 4 of these or 5 of them. I know I already got rid of a couple of them. I'm going to keep this one, but I think there is another one in here I'll probably let go of. My husband made this and it's super cool. I really like it, but I just didn't have a surface to put it on this year, but I'm definitely not going to get rid of it. I do want it. What's that? Oh, I didn't know these were in here. That's so pretty. I didn't know I had these in here, and that is a shame because I would have used them. I think I need to put a little box in here just for jewelry, for Christmas stuff. Okay. Because I do like to put Christmas pins on my daughter. This I've been hanging on to the past couple of years for my daughter to eventually paint, but looking at it now, I don't know, it doesn't look so great. I'm gonna let that go. I've been hanging on to this little guy for her to paint too, so I'll keep him, because if not, I'll probably just end up having to purchase something similar again. This is a very pretty, very silky piece of ribbon. So, over the past couple of years, we have moved a lot. Let me see how long we've been talking for. Over the past couple of years, we've moved a lot, and we did a huge downsizing move. In what year was it? Was it 2021? I think it was 2021 in the spring. We lived in a very spacious 4-bedroom house with just lots of extra room and a big two-car garage and a lot of outdoor space. And I really loved it. It was wonderful. It was super nice. But we found out we were going to have to move. We were renting the house from a family friend, and we thought we were going to be there for a really long time, but a hurricane came through our area, and then she decided to sell the house. Basically, she wanted to sell it before it got destroyed by a hurricane. So we found out we were going to have to move, and I mean, I had been decluttering before that, but we figured we would probably end up in a smaller space. So we started, I did convince my husband to get rid of some stuff, like some furniture and things like that. So anyway, we started like super duper downsizing and decluttering. And then we found out where, we were like, okay, well, where are we going to move? Da 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 da. We were looking for a place and, exploring different options and stuff like that. And then so we decided that my husband, the same family friend, had a home in another town about an hour and a half away, and my husband had been working on renovating that home. It was like a 112-year-old house in a historic part of this town. And so anyway, we decided that we were going to live in that house for a year. But the thing was, while he renovated it and worked on it, but the thing was that, well, at the time, no one actually lived there. It was like a getaway kind of vacation home, but it was fully furnished, and people would come in from out of town and visit and stuff like that. So it was a really big house, but we were limited to the space that we were actually going to have. And, all like the dining room and the kitchen and the living room and everything were already fully furnished. And we were only going to have like 2 bedrooms to put all of our actual stuff, and then like some storage spaces and like a cellar for tools and stuff like that. So basically we were going from a big spread out spacious 4-bedroom house into 2 bedrooms with some storage areas. So anyway, point being that I started to do a huge downsizing in preparation for this move. And then while we were there, this is that other candle thing that I was talking about. It's a snowflake. I'm gonna let that one go. While we were there, most of our stuff, well, most of my stuff and my daughter's stuff, we used, but there were certain things that were put away for when we would get our own place again, that weren't really being used. Like for the kitchen had, cabinets and cabinets full of like anything you could ever possibly need for a kitchen. So all my kitchen stuff was packed away. And I like the bell. I'm keeping the bell. So a lot of stuff was packed away, and there are certain things because of that situation that I haven't really used or even laid eyes on in a very long time. So that's why I might come across some stuff and be like, oh, I didn't know I had that, blah, 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 blah. Look, y'all, I told you I was really sentimental. I have been keeping, and this has been going on for a long time, but I will keep gift tags off of like presents and hang them on my Christmas tree, especially the really cute ones. And I just find them to be so sentimental because this one's like, you know, from my stepdaughter to, from my stepdaughter to my daughter. So this would usually be kind of hard for me to part with, but just because it's plain on the front, I'm gonna let that one go. And as I was saying in my video last night, we didn't use these. Can I get rid of these? We didn't use these this year. It's the things that make the lights. View holiday lights to see images in every bulb. I don't know. I forgot what I was saying. I don't know. I forgot what I was talking about before I got distracted by those glasses. Oh, I think at some point I was going to talk about the fact that and I did talk about this in my video from last night, but a lot of the stuff that I have, that I still have, has made the cut through all the decluttering processes and moves and everything that I've gone through over the years. So there is a lot of stuff that is like harder for me to part with because, you know, these were the keepers. You know what I mean? Out of everything that I had, and I had a lot, and I still kind of have a lot, but of everything that I had, this is what I did not want to part with. And of course, I have accumulated new things over the years. But I do try to be, that one's pretty. That's a poinsettia, one of those candle thingies, but I'm gonna let that one go. It's pretty though. Hope somebody finds it who likes it somewhere. Okay, where did that little bag go? But yeah, you know, this is fun. I like decluttering and talking at the same time. Even if I do lose my train of thought, I don't really have a problem with it. That's up to you guys. But yeah, normally, you know, I'm just really focused on what I'm doing. So I have a lot of these little wooden ornaments that actually my aunt painted these a really long time ago. It might have been before I was born. And at some point she gave them to me. And this is the majority of what I have on my actual tree right now. And these just didn't get up there really because of time, because I was decorating the tree here and there, kind of like in between doing other stuff. Oh, here's the little bag I was looking for. I want to put these ornaments in here that I really like. These are like the 12 days of Christmas. And there's 4 of them here, so the other 8, I believe, are on the tree. How did these get over here? Doo-doo-doo. Okay, so I'm kind of feeling like I'm gonna pause this and then give another kind of once over to what I have here. See if there's anything else I can pull out to try to not make this too long. So I'm gonna do that, and then maybe I'll show you guys what I ended up decluttering from this actual box. Hey guys, I'm back. So I made it through this bin of Christmas things. I took a few things off of the tree to put away. Well, most of the ornaments, not quite all of them. And I do have a small decluttering pile over here. It's not much, but it is excess, so I'm glad to get it out. So it's a gift bag, 2 of those candle pokey decoration things, the little wooden Christmas tree plaque. I did throw a few things away. This is like a one of those silica gel packs. It was in here. But I'm just ready to let them go. That little plastic battery cover that I don't know what it goes to. A stocking we received this year with a present. This ornament that I don't like. Some gift bags that I don't want to hold on to. This little puppy thing that my daughter wanted, but I'm gonna let that go because we have the actual ornament. Another gift tag. And a big bag of tissue paper. So hopefully, and a gift bag that I don't want. So hopefully when I undecorate more and really put like all of the Christmas stuff away, I will come across more that I can part with. I'm gonna leave the decorations up a little longer just for my daughter because she's 4.5, so and then when I do really put everything away, I'll be using the Container Concept by Dana K. White. So if everything doesn't fit in the containers, then I'll have to make maybe some more difficult decisions at that point. But right now, everything I have fits in here. This year, I had gotten down to a container this size. It wasn't this one. I switched out the Christmas stuff into here. So I had a container the same size as this one, and then I had a larger one. I don't know how many gallons it is, maybe like 30, I think. But I'm really hoping that I don't need to use that big one that I have because I don't really have a good place to store it. My holiday seasonal decoration bins are going into closets around the house. The house is on the smaller side. It's 3 bedrooms, and we have like a linen closet in the hallway that is mostly taken up by the cat litter box and some of the pet supplies. So that is kind of out for using for storage. And then we have a small coat closet in the living room that's being used as a broom closet. So it's got like the vacuum cleaner, brooms, our mop and mop bucket and stuff like that. So anyway, point being that, you know, I have this container that's like longer and it's not the same size as all the other ones that I have, and I'm hoping that I don't have to use that one. I want to just give it to my husband to use, like maybe for some tools or stuff, something like that he can put out into his shed where he has like lots of tools and like equipment and things. But I don't want to store my holiday stuff outside. I want it to be in the house. And this house does have an attic, but it's just a very tiny little square access thing to get into the attic. There's no ladder or anything. And I do not think that that container or any of these containers actually would fit through the hole to go into the attic. So the attic is out. So yeah, I'm hoping I can just have 2 bins this size for Christmas stuff. And then I do have a little artificial tree that is my daughter's, that is too long to fit in the bin like this. So I think I don't have the original box for it, but I'm thinking I'll just use a cardboard box that will just fit that. Or maybe I'll have to like build one, make one out of cardboard and duct tape. That'll be fun. So yeah, I'm hoping to get down to just these 2 bins this size and then the box for that little tree. I would like to declutter that tree, but my daughter's pretty attached to it, and it was actually like the tree that we had for her first Christmas. But a lot of the lights are out on it and it's just kind of like bent and stuff. I would like to let it go, but if she really wants to hold on to it, I'm not gonna traumatize her at this point by getting rid of it. Earlier when I was not filming and it was really loud in the house, I was able to kind of reorganize some of the storage containers that I do have, because I have a bunch that are all the same color, that I wanted to use for a lot of my daughter's stuff. And then I have a different color that I was using for Halloween, and then some of the colors that like didn't match like those 2 colors, I'm giving those to my husband to use for like whatever he wants to use those for, and I'm hoping that I won't need them. So earlier I went through, I have 1 bin of sentimental stuff that's my stuff and my daughter's stuff, and just like 2 or 3 things from when my husband was a baby. So I went through that as I was switching it over to a different bin. I got just a couple of things to throw away. And I think a couple of things I took out of there to like put into rotation of stuff that we have in the house. And then I had at least 1 thing that I want to declutter. I'm going to try to pass it on to my brother. So yeah, I worked on that earlier. Let's see. So I guess that'll be all for this daily decluttering vlog. I tried to upload the vlog that I did last night earlier today, but we haven't set up our internet or Wi-Fi yet since we've moved into this house, and we don't have a very good phone signal in the area here. So I'm not sure when I'm actually going to be able to upload these videos. So it'll either be after we get Wi-Fi, or maybe if I go to a friend or family member's house that has Wi-Fi, or if me and my daughter go to the library, I'll try to do it when we're there. But I want to keep doing the daily decluttering videos and not let the fact that I may or may not actually be able to upload them stop me from filming them. And yeah, I pretty much declutter on a daily basis anyway, so I'm ready to just incorporate filming it into my routine. And I really want to talk about everything I've experienced with minimalism and all the different forms that it's taken throughout the years. So I hope you guys are having a good night, gearing up for New Year's or relaxing after Christmas, whatever the case may be. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.